Can you say hello to Korean audience and people?
Hi, hello to all of my friends in Korea.
Did you like the show?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I loved it. It's so meaningful on many different levels. Of course, it's meaningful musically because these are fine musicians, and it's meaningful because it's in a great hall, one of the greatest halls in the world today. Hearing the sound is fantastic. It's in New York, which is a really exciting place to be. But mostly it's meaningful because of the content of the character of these players. This is a not-sighted orchestra. These folks are not sighted. So they listen with they listen so intensively to music. And I know they can feel things all around them. It's cosmic, it's really cosmic. Not only the way they make music, but the fact to memorize everything, right? Isn't that wild? Sure. Isn't it wild? To memorize every note of the entire piece. And then also they memorize where to rehearse, the rehearsal letters. It's crazy, but they do it. And they play so well, and they have such great hearts. And Sanjay's very special, extraordinary. Just he's beyond.
That's right.
Our regular people. So and the performance went very well. I have to say.
You must be expecting the future events of the Vision Orchestra in the future, like in New York and other states of the Union.
Oh, I hope so. I think that they have a good future in front of them. They're the only orchestra that plays not sighted that plays Western music. I mean, the music that is written tradition. That every note is written down. Not just the notes themselves, the pitch, but the dynamic, loud, soft, how things are articulated, the tempo. This is the tradition of written music, which is different from improvised music or oral music. And they're the only ones. So I think they should be performing all over the world. Yeah. But since they're the only ones, as they have to invent the career process, right? Sure. If you're a piano soloist or traditional orchestra, like the Chicago Symphony or the National Orchestra in Seoul, there's a mechanism on how to promote the orchestra, and it's all about fundraising. For every orchestra, every orchestra has to go out and raise money to go places to perform, right? Sure. Because it's too expensive. You can't you can't just make the money by selling tickets. It's impossible. They need sponsorship. They need sponsorship, and so I think that I hope that the strong Korean companies and the strong Korean government, national government and municipal government, the government in Seoul and the national government, will realize that they have a treasure, a real treasure that no other country has.
Can you say hey, hello to Korean people and audience?
Hello to all people. 안녕하세요, Korean audience. I am very familiar with Korean audience, and I love Korean audience because I come to Korea pretty often, and I love this orchestra. Since I met them last year, I am a big fan of the orchestra. I really enjoy working with them very much.
So you already are enjoying working with them, right?
Yes, of course.
Did you like the tonight's show?
Yes, it was a very nice show, wonderful hall. People are so warm, and the reception is wonderful, I think. And the show is success.
So I think you must be expecting another events other events of the orchestra in the States as well, right?
I would love to have them in my festival next year. I have a festival in Michigan State University called Cello Plus.
Okay.
I already started talking to Sanjay. Maybe he could bring the orchestra
Okay.
to our festival.
That's very nice. So, if there is anything that you want to say to orchestra members, like saying hello and things like that?
Orchestra, they are all my favorite people. Really, my favorite people. Such a warm people, such a hardworking and very nice. I really enjoy every time I see them, every time I play with them. It's a big, big pleasure.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can you say hello to Korean audience and the orchestra members?
Hello, everybody.
And how did you like tonight's performance?
Oh, I thought it was very inspiring. It's incredible just to be on stage with those people. The amount of work it takes for them to get to this level, the preparation, it's inspiring. They're so prepared, and they listen so well. I mean, we're used to, Steve and I were talking, we're used to nitpicking about little markings here and there, and instead they just go by, the modulations and the key changes and the really important things that sometimes we forget about because you get caught up in the little things. It was nice to be reminded of that.
Okay. So, what could be a special meaning about the Vision Chamber Orchestra? Like,
I've never heard of such a thing even existing. I didn't know it was possible. So I think it's an incredible thing that exists that is amazing for anybody to witness. And I think it brings a lot of perspective to anybody who can be part of it, to either hear them or work with them or even just to meet them. It puts a lot of perspective, at least for me, into my own life, and I think they're incredible.
I think.
Amazing. Yeah.
It was good.
Best concert I've been to.
Okay. Particularly in what? Like.
It was really emotional for me. It was inspiring to see them performing regardless of the vision impairment. It was amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys must be expecting another show in New York, right? They can have another show in New York.
Oh please.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. So, did you like the orchestra?
It was great. It was beautiful. Thank you so much. Makeup is all gone.
Okay. What piece did you like the most? Excuse me?
The Beethoven.
Yeah, it was hard stuff, but they could. So, if there can be another show in New York in the future, would you guys coming? Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Theater is a real treasure.
All right. Can you say hello to the orchestra members? They will say this.
Hello, you
Awesome job, bravo!
Okay. Okay. Did you like the show?
Oh, it's amazing. Awesome.
So, what was your favorite the piece of the show?
I'd be the shimmers, less in the dark. That was really cool.
So, if there can be another show in the New York in the future, would you guys go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so can you say hello to the orchestra members? They will be watching this. Say hello and things like that.
Thank you so much. I do. Very good. Come back.